Hey Steph, what are you up to?
Oh, hey, Kim. Well, I'm so glad you're asking because I discovered a grommet hack, which normally wouldn't be necessary, but when you are carving through several layers of very thick canvas, such as this material, it helps to abandon the hole punch thing unless you've got some amazing tool that I don't know about yet, and to perform grommet surgery instead. So I'll take you through it. I put my little piece of wood underneath here, and then I take the little grommet hole puncher thing, which is in theory, and I think it's hilarious, what you're supposed to actually carve a hole with. But you can see, even if I press quite hard here, hammering is not going to get me very far very fast, right? So I haven't even made a hole yet there. So what I'm doing is instead, I'm performing surgery. So I'm using my handy dandy little cutter here, and I use the hole punch just to mark the circle first, and then very carefully extract this portion. And you can hold it all in place as you do it. See, I've already got the first layer pretty much gone. And I can really carve in underneath, and I can feel, because there's like 3 or 4 layers here that I got to get through. That's one piece. I'm using a contractor bag as my tablecloth so that the little fluff and stuff doesn't get everywhere and stick to everything and the curtain itself. Clean as you go, you know. And then, and this does take a moment and it does take some precision, but I will let you in on a little secret. My dad was a heart surgeon, so I might have special skilled genes that you might not have. But I'm telling you, it took me about 20 minutes to do the first hole with the traditional hole puncher method. And I can tell you, all those other people on YouTube making those videos are using mighty thin sample curtains to do their demo, which is very misleading. And that is really unfair and a big old waste of time. So once I've gotten through most of it, I'm gonna turn it over and I can see what's remaining. I might just look at that. I don't even have to cut it. I don't have to use the cutter. I'm just gonna trim this off, snip, snip here, snip, snip there. Just a little haircut, okay? And get most of it clean and gone. Clean as you go, clean as you go. All right, now, let's grab the grommet. So you're doing the one with the part that sticks out from behind and the clean part. So this is gonna be the part that shows, the front part, and then back here is going to be the back of the grommet. And you know, you're trying to squeeze it on. You want a really nice tight fit, but I guess it's not essential. I don't know, I just imagine you do. Then you do want to kind of perform a mini circumcision here, and don't worry, no curtains were harmed really during this surgery. Not that I'm all for this kind of stuff, but here it does matter. So you're just gonna push. Once you get most of that fluff and stuff out of the way, you can move it because it's all gonna go inside the grommet. Your grommet's pretty wide. There's a pretty wide margin there for cleanup. So you're gonna use this back, the washer kind, and you're gonna put it so it's the pretty side out, not the sharp edge. And here's where you do the crowning. And you want to make sure you get the fluff kind of tucked in, you know, so it, again, avoids too much cleanup. All right, then I'm going to take this guy that comes with the tool kit and I place it underneath, and I want to make sure that that bottom part of the grommet sits right in there, because if you miss and it's off, it will dent your grommet and make it not perfectly rounded. So you want to make sure it fits right in the mold. And then you're going to use this other tool, which also comes with the grommet toolkit, and you're going to put it right in there, okay? And you want to make sure they're all level. And just because we have a beautiful little cat sleeping in the room, and we want to protect our ears. I was also wearing ear cans. I'm using cloth to kind of put this on top. I'm going to hammer it pretty hard a couple times. And then very important, I learned this watching another cool guy on YouTube, you know, all us cool cats on YouTube, all the things you learn. Quarter turn your bottom and your top. He was only turning the top, but I decided to do both because I get a more even fit. Make sure also that you're staying in your mold. Stay in your lane. Okay, and then again, little quarter turn, turn, and I'm opposite turning the top so that I get all around very even. Also, kind of circular hammer there a little bit, it helps. And then we'll do one more quarter turn, and that should be good for that. See how it's still a little bit loose, but I'm gonna hit a little bit harder on this last turn. Sorry for the noise. All right, and Tadasana. Grommet is in, it's holding, no mess up fluff and stuff, and we're done.